Now more than ever, it is time for us to update, dig deep, and even strengthen our reasons for law school in this 2-year dismissal period. Before we started law school, and even when we were in law school, we dreamed big. We could see ourselves being lawyers. It was right in front of us. We can go out and touch it, smell it, feel it. But in this dream, and down the line, and where we are right now, it's like a nightmare. And in this nightmare, all these questions and doubts begin to flood our minds. Or why law school now? Am I good enough? Why do I want to do this? Why do I want to continue to do this? Trust me, I know about all the questions. In the midst of this 2-year period, I live here in this house by myself, so I know all the voices. I know the emptiness. I know it. Trust me, I know it. So if we don't have the answer to all of these questions, we are probably going to quit. So why do I bring this up? First, we need huge, compelling reasons right here and right now for us to keep going in this period. It's what's going to drive us. It's what's going to push us beyond what we think we are capable of. Second reason, we need these compelling reasons, and we need to persuasively express these reasons on our personal statement once we reapply to law school, because we can't use our original personal statement that we used when we first applied to law school. That's not going to cut it. That answer, that statement that we had was broad and fluffy of why we wanted to do law school. Yeah, it worked for us to get in, but it's a whole different ball game in this case, where we have to upgrade ourselves and upgrade our vision, upgrade our dream, upgrade our reasons. And we need to bring those reasons to law school to show that we have a stronger case, a stronger and compelling reasons that's going to push us once we get back into law school, and that we can make an impact beyond our measure. So within this 2-year waiting period, this is a time for us to figure this out about ourselves. We can't no longer go off the external reasons for law school, whether the social status. Yes, it's socially sexy to tell somebody we're in law school or we want to become a lawyer and see them drool and, oh my gosh, you want to be a lawyer, that's so great. Yes, being a lawyer is a very respectable profession in our society. We can't go off that. Then we think about the money externally. We can't go off of that either. We have to think about the internal reasons. It has to be something more deeper, something more fulfilling, something more purposeful that is going to push us in this dismissal period. So let's think about the law industry. It's actually pretty simple. We deal with issues, complex legal issues, human issues in our society. And you and I are solutions to these issues. And we bring value to solve these issues. So to help you out and to get your creative juices flowing, I came up with 2 paths we can dig deeper in, and either path is good. First path is issues in the law sector that we intend to practice in. Now, we don't know which law sector that we want to practice in. Now is the time to really figure this out. Second path, issues in the law student community. We have a lot of issues right now. First, I'm going to talk about the first path, issues in the law sector we intend to practice in. We need to dig deep in these issues. And if this is a path that you see yourself and you feel strong about a cause, you need to go all in and really dig deep of why you want to do it. And I'm just going to throw this out here. Let's just say, for example, criminal justice, criminal defense is your thing, and you see some injustice in the system. Why not join a particular organization or firm that deals with that in this 2-year waiting period, and you can really hone your skills, really hone your purpose and strengthen your purpose in that. Man, you can really take that back to law school and even in your personal statement to give your story and to really show law school that this time, this 2 years was your time to really step back and to really kind of dig deep into that and to see that this is something that you really want to do, really want to pursue, versus when you first got in law school, it was like, I don't know. But now, you can really go all in. You have the time. Now, I don't know your schedule, I don't know your life, but somehow you had to rearrange that to really find that out, because I believe that's going to be really important. We got to really sell ourselves, sell our value for not only for law school, but for our future, for our vision, for our dream. We have to sell that and make that compelling. Second reason, issues in the law student community. Plenty of issues that we have as law students. We are all humans, and we come into law school with many different issues, many different experiences, many different backgrounds. For me, I realized mental health was a serious issue in the law student community. Not only just my law school, but just this is the hot topic right now. And for me, mental and emotional resilience has always been my lifelong strength and gift. I've always been an encourager. Encourager has been me to the core ever since I've been young. I was always doing these pregame pep talks in my youth and high school sports team, pumping my teammates up before the game, giving like these Ray Lewis energetic hype pep talks. And even throughout the game, I was very vocal, very energetic, very enthusiastic. I've always had this fiery energy about myself, and even just hyping people up to do things, even when they were in fear and doubt. I was always that person to push people and to motivate people and to encourage people. So for me, I had to dig deeper and to really go back and to see this is my personality, my optimism, that I can use this for law school, because this is not my first rodeo. It was a battle to get into law school. As I told you, it took me 4 times to take the LSAT, and I got denied admission. So I know about the fight and to really, really dig deep and to find the greater passion, the greater drive to get into law school. And man, I wish I would have created this channel when I was trying to get into law school, because I had so many raw just energy and emotions in that I was just going through, and I could have showed that to the world. But even in this 2-year dismissal period, I'm glad this did happen, because this is how I figured out that this was my destiny to do this. That this channel, this Law Student Encourager, just didn't come out the blue. No, I spent so much time by myself and just in my own darkness, in my own just being by myself. But to know that I can do this and that I had a calling, something greater in me, knew that I needed to just let this out, all of this energy, all of this spirit of resilience and this communication style that I have. I need to let it out. And just for the unique fact that I can reach out to dismissed students because of technology, because of YouTube, that I can reach anybody across the globe, and that law school isn't going to allow me to reach out to dismissed students. And heck, I don't even know a lot of dismissed students, but the power of YouTube will allow me to touch and reach dismissed students. So it was just in my own creativity, in my own intuition to find that I can be a solution. I can bring value to the law student community. And even when I do go back to law school, that I can talk about emotional resilience and endurance just from my story and everything that I've been through, that I can just be this unique voice and this unique personal support for law students and continue to be this support for dismissed students. So I found my niche. I found my thing in the issues. And now I have a greater and compelling reason to keep going in this 2-year dismissal period, that it doesn't matter what happens externally on the outside, that, man, this is like a forever thing. I love doing these videos. And I'm not going to stop no matter what happens, that I have a greater reason to go on, that now I'm inspiring. Now I'm pushing you, the viewer, the subscriber, to keep your dream alive, your vision alive, and that pumps me up. That fulfills me more than anything. This is not about money. This is not about you giving me money. I don't want your money. I don't want anything from you. I just want you to win and tell me down the line that you won. This is about the human spirit, the domino wheel of the human spirit, us together conquering. And even when I do get back into law school, helping those law students in the same way that I am doing now, creating videos in that matter. So for you, you may find that you have a particular unique thing that you want to solve within the law student community. There's plenty of issues and plenty of value that you may find yourself you can bring. So going down these two paths, the law sector that you tend to practice in, or the law student community. But with the law student community, I would suggest that you can find a tangible way to do this, whether it's a podcast, whether it's a blog, or even YouTube. Finding your style. Again, this is all about self-awareness. This is not about doing what I'm doing. I found that I have the skill, I have the gift to do this. This is not for everybody. And podcasts and writing may not be for me, but know what you're good at, know what you're skilled at, know what you're called to do. And this is something that's just natural for me to do. And I hope that you can find that thing for you, because passion is about willing to suffer for what or who we love. It's more than just about excitement, but now it's time to dig deep for something that you want to fight for, a cause, a purpose. Now is the time, because you have to take this cause, take this purpose, this campaign, whether it's something that you see out there legally, and you have to put it into use, fight for it, the repetition of it, because that's what's going to persuade, that is what's going to wow and compel law school to accept us back in. Either path is acceptable, but I hope that you can find your path. Dig deeper into your reasons. Don't go off of your old reasons, because my reasons originally are not the same now. I have a greater purpose. I have a greater reason. And I'm glad that this dismissal period happened, because I would not be here with you right now. So there's beauty in this. The greatest creativity comes out of our pain. The greatest movies, the greatest books, the greatest novels, the greatest businesses, and heck, even the greatest lawyers, the greatest cases came out of pain. So let pain push you forward and be pulled by a greater vision. Update it. Create it. See yourself beyond this period. Because even in your pain, you are still a warrior. You are still a hero. You are still designed to solve a particular issue and to bring value to people in society, whether it's in the law sector, and people that are going through all these different issues, or it's the law student community. Either or. You're going to find it. Keep going, keep digging, keep discovering it. Day by day. I didn't discover this in a day. This took me a while. This actually took me a year. And after I got dismissed from law school. So this day by day, allow yourself to feel whatever that you're feeling, because under those feelings is something beautiful. And you are beautiful on the inside. You have the power, you have the gift, you have the strength beyond measure. You have something amazing to give to the world. And my message is that you find this and that you can open yourself. Don't close yourself. You're going to find it. And I believe in you. I love you. Keep it going. I'll see you in future videos.